Was that a question or a statement?
Mr. President, the Pentagon announced that it would be accepting a Qatari jet to be used as Air Force One.
What are you talking about?
Would you where that is, Mr. President?
Reporter, you're not smart enough. But for you to go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States.
Hi there. Welcome to the Reaction Report, podcast where we call it like we see it. Trump just confronted South Africa's president heads on, and the moment was nothing short of electric. Without any further ado, lights dim, true drop. Let's get into this.
Was that a question or a statement? This guy's, you never changed.
Mr. President, this time, what would it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
Well, I can answer that for the President. It's,
Wow. You know, talk about a little bit of a mannerism there. Ooh, yeah, I probably wouldn't have done that, but, you know.
for him, no, seriously.
I'd rather have him answer.
Yeah, I'd rather answer that. It will be.
Our president will respond to you.
Yeah, let me-
Thank you, Mr. President.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends, like those who are here. When we have talks between us on around a quiet table, it will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me. So it'll take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question.
But, Mr. President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it.
Sure.
And we have documentaries, we have news stories. And is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would. And turn the lights down. Turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you, Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. South Africa occupy land. That's who we are. We can withdraw my membership from this useless parliament.
Yes, Honorable Member.
Must never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing, because the killing is part of a revolutionary act.
Wow.
Shoot to kill. Namaza. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Pa! 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 Pa!
The man of DJ is PE, is a white man. So these people, when you want to hit them hard, go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain because you have touched a white man. Not because Mashaba and Soli will not be touched. They will be touched, don't worry. But we are starting with this whiteness. We are cutting the throat of whiteness.
Can't be good. He just got a stack of papers. Ooh.
Shoot to kill. Namaza. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Pa! 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 Shoot to kill. Namaza. Kill the farmer, build the poor, the farmer, build power,
I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm saying to you, was not called for the killing of white people, at least for now. I can't guarantee the future.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd understand somebody watching that, especially as it gets shared on Twitter. They freak out. It sounds like a genocide on Twitter.
I can't take it.
Who will expropriate land without compensation, whether they like it or not. If they object, they can seek refugee in America.
Whoa!
Now this is very bad. These are burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning. Each one of those white things you see is a cross, and there's approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers. And those cars aren't driving, they're stopped there to pay respects to their family member who's killed. And it's a terrible sight. I've never seen anything like it. Both sides of the road, you have crosses. Those people were all killed.
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President? No, I'd like to know where.
Are you serious?
That is, because this I've never seen. But okay,
I mean, it's in South Africa, that's where.
we need to find out.
With all due respect, Mr. President, if your people aren't informing you as to what's going on, should they be, your advisors or anything? You can't be going to another country and you're unprepared. Especially when it's a hot topic like this. What do you guys think so far about this? Like I said, if you're going to be going to a different country with a hot topic, I think you should be, informed, know what's going on, But what do you guys think? If you like the content so far, please consider dropping a like, subscribe. But what do you think so far? Without saying a word, Trump made a statement. Lights dim, tension rose, America's watching. Let's see what's going on.
Okay.
Mr. President, the Pentagon announced that it would be accepting a Qatari jet to be used as Air Force One.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Respond.
You to get out of here. What does this have to do with the Qatari jet? They're giving the United States Air Force a jet, okay? And it's a great thing. We're talking about a lot of other things. It's NBC trying to get off the subject of what you just saw. You are a real, you're a terrible reporter.
That's the thing I don't understand. How distasteful is that? That's why I think some of these reporters, they need to be yanked. They need to go back to sensitivity. Regardless of what's going on, they're just showing a video of family members, funeral site. Did you hear the how this story went down? This is, I'm just speechless right now. I'm so speechless. Whoever that reporter is, you need to be revoked. Like, go back to reporting 101. Are you serious right now?
Number one, you don't have what it takes to be a reporter. You're not smart enough. But
Exactly.
you go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States Air Force, which is a very nice thing. They also gave $5.1 trillion worth of investment.
Exactly. You talking about that? No, you want to throw a cheap shot in there.
In addition to the jet, go back. You ought to go back to your studio at NBC because Brian Roberts and the people that run that place, they ought to be investigated. They are so terrible the way you run that network, and you're a disgrace. No more questions from you. Go ahead.
I said, President Trump, just shut him down. You make no sense, none whatsoever. But getting back on topic, I mean, I'm just lost for words with these people, man. You know, as a reporter, you think you would have a little more charisma with you, you know. But so far, their president has spoke, and Trump responded with something stronger, unfiltered truth. The question now, who's got the courage to listen? One meeting, two presidents, and a world of controversy, as you can see, you know. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this insightful, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until the next time, stay informed and engaged. Have a good one.